Good morning, students. Once again, welcome to the online class, and today we'll be doing the last lesson from page 4 onwards. Before I take up further, see the question on the screen. Test your knowledge. What did M. Hamill announce in the class? M. Hamill announced that it was going to be his last class in French. Now, children, as you can see the map of France of 1870-71 when France was defeated by Prussia led by Bismarck, and you can see a small portion in green color, that is the province of Alsace and Lorraine at the boundary of Germany. And so the order came from Berlin, that is the capital of Germany now, that only German language would be taught in the provinces of Alsace and Lorraine. See on the screen, it's a popular picture of a monument of Berlin. Now, we'll read further. What a thunderclap these words were to me. Oh, the wretches, that was what they had put up at the town hall. My last French lesson. Why, I hardly knew how to write. I should never learn any more. I must stop there then. Oh, how sorry I was for not learning my lessons, for seeking birds' eggs, or going sliding on the Saar. My books, that had seemed such a nuisance a while ago, so heavy to carry, my grammar and my history of the saints, were old friends now that I couldn't give up. And M. Hamill, too. The idea that he was going away, that I should never see him again, made me forget all about his ruler and how cranky he was. Yes, the news that it was going to be his last French lesson filled the mind of French with so much sorrow and repentance. He repented of skipping his classes and going out for searching birds' eggs, or maybe boating on the river Saar. Saar, it's an important river in France. He also found that the subject, the language, was not so difficult as he thought before. He even found it very hard to bear the fact that he wouldn't see his teacher M. Hamill anymore from the next day. Poor man, it was in honor of this last lesson that he had put on his fine Sunday clothes, and now I understood why the old men of the village were sitting there in the back of the room. It was because they were sorry too that they had not gone to school more. It was their way of thanking our master for his 40 years of faithful service and of showing their respect for the country that was there no more. Yes, now French could understand why his teacher was on his best suit, why the village elders were sitting in the class because they wanted to give their last tribute to their dear teacher who had given his 40 years of dedicated service for their village. While I was thinking of all this, I heard my name called. It was my turn to recite. What would I not have given to be able to say that dreadful rule for the participle all through very loud and clear and without one mistake? But I got mixed up on the first words and stood there holding on to my desk, my heart beating and not daring to look up. Yes, now he heard M. Hamill calling his name to recite participles. Though French was trying to give his presentation very nicely, but he couldn't do so. He got mixed up, and it was a poor show. I heard M. Hamel say to me, I won't scold you, little French. You must feel bad enough. See how it is. Every day we have said to ourselves, Wah, I have plenty of time. I'll learn it tomorrow. And now you see where we have come out. And that's a great trouble with Alsace. She puts off learning till tomorrow. Now those fellows out there will have the right to say to you, How is it? You pretend to be Frenchman and you can neither speak nor write your own language? M. Hamel did not scold French that day. In fact, he was very kind to him, saying that it was not his mistake, it was the fault of all the villagers of Alsace and Lorraine that they always postponed their duties for the next day. They were always casual in learning their own mother tongue. And now the time had come that they will be mocked at by the German people for not knowing their own language. But you are not the worst, poor little French. We have all a great deal to reproach ourselves. Your parents were not enough to have you learn. They preferred to put you to work on a farm or at the mills so as to have a little more money. And I have been blamed also. I have been to blame also. Have I not often sent you to water my flowers instead of learning your lessons? And when I wanted to go fishing, did I not just give you a holiday? So, M. Hamel further said that it was not to blame the people of the Alsace and Lorraine. He was also giving the same blame to himself. Many a times he had given holiday to the children when he did not want to take class. Maybe sometimes he wanted the children to water his garden. Maybe sometimes he wanted to go for fishing, so he gave a holiday to the children. So he himself was full of remorse for being casual, for not taking his duty seriously. So, children, this much for today. Now it's time for home assignment, and today I'll give only one question for you. The question is, how did French react on knowing that it was his last lesson in French? Write in 20 to 30 words. Before you start writing the question, go through the text if you have the textbook, or you can see the text on the screen, and show me the home assignment on the WhatsApp. Thank you.